H-Time, do we got a problem? Do we have a problem?
I don't think so.
I
Not at
think we
all.
do.
Not
I
at
think
all.
we do. I got a couple problems I want to point out.
What you got?
Jalen Green,
Yes.
he's on the table.
What?
Yes, Jalen Green's on the table. Alfie is on the table. We're talking about the Rockets right now. Houston, Texas, we coming to you. You next.
You
We
putting
you
Alfie
will
on the
you
table
will be
too?
discussed too. Alfie's on the table. I ain't
So
sure
he
about Ime. I'm not sure about Ime Udoka.
see
I'm not gonna put him on the table because he's not out there
this
playing. He's not out there
this is the
playing.
thinking. This is the thinking. This is that Houston thinking. We'll slightly develop a player and then you'll send him off somewhere. He'll go become an all-star, a champion and all that. Then you be like, hey, you remember when we had him? Come on, dog.
Let me
You
say
got
this.
two.
Let me
Get
say
them
this.
kids some chance.
Let me say this. Jalen Green can ball. He can ball. He didn't already showed his hand. We know you got something. We know you can hoop. 7 points, bro. You had 7 points
Players,
last night.
players have bad games, man.
You had seven
It,
points last night. When the last time LeBron James scored 7 points in the game? I'm not by no way, shape, or form. I'm comparing Jalen Green to LeBron James. Let's go to James Harden, Houston. Houston, James Harden. When he just pulled up
yeah.
and just shot for just went 7 points.
Now he had some
The
games where he
man went
didn't.
40 straight games scoring 20 or more.
Yeah, but he had some slumps too. Now James Harden had some slumps too. And a shooter gotta shoot, man. You gotta let a shooter shoot. If you're not letting the shooter shoot, then how you gonna get out of his slump?
7 points. You got a bag now. We just gave you over 100 million. 7 points
Hey, bro,
in a game we could have won.
game we should have won. Game we should have won. They legs gave out last night. They
Alfie. Wait a
bad.
minute, Alfie. Sagoon.
Yeah.
Uh, only reason why I'm gonna give Alfie a pass. This is why I'm gonna give you a pass, Alfie. That's why I'm giving you a pass. Cause you never told nobody you was cold. That's the media saying you cold, you this and that. You can ball though, but I don't put you. Jalen Green's the best player on the team. I don't. Yeah, I said that. Cam Whitmore, all this old Cam Whitmore stuff. What was you at, Cam?
Okay. If you think Jalen Green's the best player on the team, we he only scored 7 points, and we pushed them into overtime. We came back and pushed them into overtime. What's your problem? What the man is just in a slump.
Maybe we need to start giving the ball to Tari Eason a little more. Maybe we need to start letting Tari Eason, which I already knew Tari Eason is the heart and soul of that team. Maybe we should give him the ball more. Huh?
Okay.
Maybe he needs to get a little more touches.
Okay.
Maybe he should have got a bag.
Over Jalen.
Maybe he
Okay.
should have got a bag. You know what? Jalen Green can ball. He done already told us he can hoop. He told us he can hoop. But like he can't have this, bro. You ain't gonna go to an All-Star game doing that. You
How
ball
many
two, three
games
games,
in
the
are
next
we?
the next 2 or 3 scoring 10, 7. It's just some moderate stuff. Oh, the shot's not falling tonight. No.
You don't accept the fact that the shots might not be falling.
No, shots ain't okay. So you telling me the shots fall a half a season and the other half of the season they don't fall? 'Cause that's what he averages. He averages a half a season. That's it to me. To me, that's what he do. He do a half a season.
Let's look at his stats real quick. Let's look at his last 5 games.
Oh, he balled the first 3, 4. But when we needed it most,
You talking
he was
about
a no
last
show.
night? Okay,
When we
so
needed it most, he was a no show.
let me
I
ask you
watched his
this.
shot selections and all that. You know what I'm saying? I watched him go to the hole a couple times, and he got uh, abused, and the ref didn't call nothing. I mean, you got to keep going.
bro. I think they need it. I think you need to just let him come out this slump. We only lost by 6 points in overtime to a. Uh,
Thanks to Tyrese. I got
man
somebody
had
else I'm
a
finna put on the table.
who?
Keep going though. I got somebody else I'm putting on the table too.
Let me look at this. They had. Hey man, they just had a better game than us on this night. Let me see. What was I? Man, them boy,
So
I
Jalen
thought they
Green
fought
shot
hard. That's
2
me
for
personally.
13 last night. He attempted
Yeah,
13 shots and only made 2 of them. He ain't even shooting the ball.
13
Man, you got to,
shots.
if you got a look, if you got a,
13.
you
If
shot
you went two for
13 times last night. So you hit 2 shots, you made some free throws. That's what you did. That's what you
yeah.
did.
So my
You
whole
went
thing,
2 for
what I
2 at the free throw line last night. You 1 for 5 on the 3-pointers last night. All right, cool. The threes ain't falling. You shot 5 of them. You only made 1. Okay, so you shooting, jump shots now, 2s. You going for 2. But you only shot it 13 times. We ain't give you no $100 million to shoot the ball only 13 times.
all I'm gonna say is it's not
If
his
you would
night,
have,
and
if he would have went,
it's
if he
not
would
his
have went, go.
it's not his night. 13, 2 for 13. That's a lot of doggone shots. That
If
means
he would have went 2 for
he's shooting
24, then I
about
probably wouldn't be talking about
15%.
Jalen Green right now.
He's shooting about 15%. We got to we got to need to talk about Van Fleet too because he went 2 for
That's who
12.
I'm finna put on the table.
He went 2 for 12. Now both of them together. I think they need to put in other things on. Well, Van Fleet did his thing, but Green he needs to contribute elsewhere when when his shot ain't falling. It just looked bad. So that's what I would say. But get them boys sometimes. Hey, this man Easton had a hell of a game. Amir did his thing. So excuse me, a man did his thing. So we did good. We did good.
So let me say this. I said Udoka's not on the table. I don't know. I'm not gonna put him on the table.
No, he got to build. How,
But
how can you build a franchise if you keep switching coaches?
I put Cam on the table though, right?
Okay,
Cam only had 4 minutes last night.
okay, put him on the table.
Why you got 4 minutes? Why it look like you got all this talent, but you're not getting on the floor?
Yep.
Maybe it's something going on behind the scene we don't see. Maybe he's not coachable. I don't want to hear nothing about his defense. Because, I mean, it ain't like we got spectacular defenders on the floor anyway. Why he ain't on the floor? Huh? Why he ain't on the floor? I don't know where you at, Allen. You went out for a second.
Getting
But
30.
why? Oh, okay, you in
Oh,
now.
did I
Okay.
go? Oh,
Okay,
my
no, I
fault.
thought you went out for a second.
Where,
Let me
where
look
did
at
I
me when
go
I'm
out at?
talking to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I'm trying to look at the stats and talk.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the stats and talk.
Yeah, you good? You know I'm recording. What are you talking about? Damn. Yeah, I'm finna send the link. I caught on what you're saying. But look, check this out. Check this out. Why is Cam Whitmore not playing? We gotta think about that. This man got all this
We got a
talent. He only got 4 minutes.
we got a bunch of veterans playing. Well, we got a few veterans playing
And he only
large
got
minutes,
4
and
minutes.
they not producing on the level which you think they should. I just think we had a bad game, man. I think you've been a little too hard on that's what I personally think.
I'm not panicking or nothing. I'm just saying, like, we need to get it together now. We need to get it together now. 7 points is not acceptable, Jalen Green. Not when you making $100 million.
Don't
Not when
look
you
at the
making over
money.
100
Don't look
million.
at the money. We got to
No,
look
we're
at
looking
the
exactly at the money. Not when you're getting $100 million. Now I will say this. Everybody that came with Jalen Green in this class, even the youngster in Toronto that went. He didn't even go. I think he went like fifth. Barnes, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah,
Everybody besides Jalen Green got 225. Jalen Green is the only one that got. I think he got what 125.
we got to believe in him. It's stuff like this. You
You
know,
had to pay Alfie too.
it's the
Alfie got more
consistency.
money than Jalen.
It's the consistency in all of them, though. That's what we're missing, and that's why I'm saying you don't switch up coaches. You don't do none of that. We keep this team young and we develop them, and then that's how you make. That's the same thing that happened to the team we just lost to. They kept the team young. They kept the coach until he couldn't get past the hump, or whatever, and they brought in the other coach. But these guys had already had everything by then. That's what I'm saying we should do to 'em. That's how I feel we should do. That's how I feel you develop this team in particular. I feel like you got the right coach, you got the right veterans. They just didn't step up last night.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Hey, what's
I,
up, man?
I'm in
I
the
don't know
same.
why what's Cocker. He is not a Rocket fan. We talking about the Rockets right now. You're not a Rocket fan.
Hey, Golden State, it's cool. But yeah, I'm listening though.
But I know you're gonna come in with the Golden State stuff. But look, how did Golden State looked it though? Golden State looked it pretty good last night. Without Steph,
They got a system.
I'm connect my AirPods.
they got a system. Yeah, they got a system.
They got a system, bro, and everybody buying to it because it's one.
Okay, time out.
It's a
We're
plug
gonna
and
go to the
play
Lakers.
system.
We're gonna pause that conversation. Let's go to the Lakers. How do y'all really feel about LeBron and his son?
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna just say
His
this.
son, hey, his son trash.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. He can play. He's not a scrub. He ain't no scrub. That man can play.
Yes,
He ain't me. He ain't me. I'm trash.
LeBron, hey, listen. LeBron's a great dad. Understand? Yes.
He's just on the stage right now. That's why you looking at it like that, because he's on a big stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You see what I'm saying?
Suppose he needs.
Look, let's say this. Let me say this. I ain't mean cut y'all, but let me say this. If you gonna call him trash, who was the number one pick in the NBA this year? You don't even know. Bronny James is getting more airtime than the number one pick in the NBA this year. Let's call this man trash, so we don't even know who he is. He ain't making no noise.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, what? Hell no.
He ain't making no noise.
But that's not Bronny James. That's LeBron James. That's LeBron James and what he's accomplishing with his son. That's getting all that noise. So, that's kind of unfair to these young stars that want they shine time too. If we got to be honest about it, because why don't we know the name of the number one pick? Why ain't we looking at him?
Look, I'm gonna tell you who happy right now. Zakari, whatever his name is, Rissicher. Do now one of y'all know who he is? He was the number one pick this year in the NBA.
I know who he is. Yeah,
The man got drafted to the Atlanta Hawks, and you know why he's celebrating right now? Because we not calling the number one pick in the NBA a bust, because all our attention is over here, and we're not looking at, dude, you was picked number one. What is you doing?
Yeah. Where is he at?
Yeah. He
What does
played
his
for the
numbers
Hawks.
look like?
He played for the Hawks.
What his numbers look like?
What his numbers look like? Oh, I get you the numbers. I get you the numbers. I get you the numbers. What his numbers look like? Let me tell you what he did last night. The number one draft pick scored 3 points last night.
Hey, normally be like 1 or 2.
3 points last night, and we calling Bronny James trash.
That's what I'm saying.
We calling a 56 pick. We calling a 56 pick in the NBA trash.
No, listen. No.
And the number one pick scored 3 points last night. We don't even know who he is.
But we should, which is my point, and we should be criticizing him on things that he need to get better at. And instead, we focused on Bronny James, who's ultimately going to probably get better, more than likely get better, because of his father. But
Hey, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think LeBron is the greatest.
But
I think LeBron is the greatest. 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 I think Le
we're
Hey,
not,
you do.
we're not able to look at that because of the LeBron James factor.
Let's go. Let's go back to Houston. Let's pull up on Kirby Drive right now. Let's go to Kirby. Let's drive over here to Kirby Drive. Who on the table over there?
Man, I had to get whole new rotors and brakes myself. All around.
Who on the
You can't
table?
put. Yeah, who on the table?
I think
You can't
I think
put.
Diggs
You
is on
can't
the
put.
table.
Who?
Yeah,
Diggs is
yeah,
out
Diggs is
though.
on the.
Diggs is out.
Oh, I thought you was talking
I'm
about
gonna have
for
to
next
mute
year.
you up,
We
Miguel,
got
because you got a lot of noise back there. Hold on, wait. I hit you. Huh?
I got you. My bad.
No, you good. No, what you finna say?
I
Okay, good.
think
So, bam. Diggs on the table.
I thought
Diggs
you was
out for the
talking about for
season.
next year. I thought you was
No,
talking about for next year.
Who's under investigation right now? When I say on the table, who's on the investigation? Who's under that gun right now for what's going
I
on
think
Kirby?
I think we can get rid of Akers. Uh uh I think we could get rid of Akers. I like the secondary. Um shit. I think we could over there. I ain't gonna tell you. We don't change a motherfucking thing right now. Just Olo and Akers just didn't impress me, but I think Akers needs some time to learn, and of course he's coming off that injury. But man, Mixon is doing his damn thing. Our receivers are stepping up, even when in the absence of Diggs and our home run hitter. What's his name? Goddamn now. Of course, I forget.
Let me say
Nico.
this.
Of
Let me say
course,
this.
Nico. Yeah.
Let me say this. I don't really want to put nobody on the table on Kirby because you got to understand before D'Amico
Damian
Ryans,
Pierce.
but before D'Amico Ryans pulled up, the Texans was 2-14. They went to the playoffs last year.
Right.
This year they 6-3.
Right.
This year they're 6-3. Yes, it look like there's some issues on the offensive side. It does look like it's some major issues on the offensive side.
What
But
part of the
offensive,
offense?
yeah, the offensive
What?
line, I think, is where the main issues are at.
Okay, so now you got Howard Titus. Now he gets beat
Titus Howard.
sometimes.
Titus Howard.
Titus Howard gets beat. My fault. I got a friend named Howard Titus. And then Laramie, he gonna jump twice a game.
Yeah.
He
Now
gonna jump.
now talking about. See, this is drink with your boy stuff right here. Now this man is sitting on this couch. He watching me record live stream. Asked me to go get him a piece of paper. He's
Gotta love
serious
it.
too. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Gotta love
But
it.
look,
That's
check
what
this
it's
out.
about.
Check this out though. Check this out though. Laramie Tunsil, you getting paid entirely too much money,
He getting paid.
bro. You getting paid, man. That man could go
Take the
home right
money
there and
out
don't have
of
to play
it.
football no more.
Take the money out of it. Let's look at his play. Let's take
Why
his
we gotta
money
take
out
the
of it.
money out of it though?
Because you want to look at a person's how they play. Because I don't feel like I feel like that man earned that money from his past. Like let's say you make $50,000. Now you having a bad year. Do you mean you don't need to make $50,000 no more?
The man lead the NFL in false starts.
Yes, he
He
does.
damn near finna set an NFL record.
Yes.
I think he has set an NFL record.
I don't know if he said it yet, but he's
He's
bad.
on pace.
Yeah, he's bad. Yeah.
Do you supposed to get paid $170-something million, whatever he get paid to lead the NFL in false starts?
That joker ain't making that much. That's what I'm saying. Take pay out of it. Unless you got the pay right there in front of you.
Larry Tunsil right now is making. Hold on.
Yeah.
Larry Tunsil is getting paid. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Here we
I'm
go.
chilling. I'm chilling. Now I think Dalton
Laramie
Schultz.
Tunsil is getting paid. He got a 3-year, $75 million
Yeah,
contract with
yeah.
$60 million fully guaranteed. That man don't even have to play football for the rest of his life.
Is he a top 10 tackle in our league? Just off talent and protecting is CJ from the backside.
Not right now, he ain't.
Now let's take the false starts out of it. Is 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 CJ getting hit from his blind side?
Uh, well, yeah, he getting hit from his blind side. What did you mean?
Because he hold the ball, but other than him, no, he's not. He's not getting hit from the left side and
He's the
coming up
fourth
the
paid
middle
highest
from the
tackle. He's
right.
the fourth paid highest tackle in the NFL.
And I think
He's the
he's
fourth
top
paid.
five best.
Detroit
He's
Lions.
top
The
five best.
Detroit Lions tackle is making the most.
He's top five best. The only thing he got to clean up is the false starts, and that's because he's on the blind side of a young, talented CJ Stroud.
What about Kenyon Green? What you think about Kenyon Green?
Who who is King Green? Who's King
Kenyon
Green?
Green, the one that they just got hurt, but they mentioned the other
The
day.
Yeah, bro. It was the Jets, and see, you can't really judge this last game because it was a short week, and we was coming off a hard fought game, so you can't really judge him by this Jets game. I think he'll be good. It was just a bad game, but they was coming straight up the middle. I mean, hey, fuck, it was bad.
They're gonna do it
Him,
every week.
him.
Just
Nah, they're not gonna do it.
think about what the Detroit Lions gonna do next week.
I
The
think,
coach did it week 1, exposed the
yeah,
line.
yeah.
Buffalo, they kind of, that's what make me not just really put Texas on the line like that because this was,
Bro, they young. They young. They young. They young. They need to develop communication, but they got the talent. But I don't want CJ to get hit like he getting hit.
you know who's under investigation? Somebody getting on the table.
Who?
I'm finna put him on the table. Bobby
I was thinking Dalton.
Slowick is on the table. Let me tell you why. Because it's up to that's coaching now. If you know your line is getting murdered, they just losing their one-on-ones. That's the
Okay,
bottom line.
okay,
You losing
okay.
the one-on-one.
Okay,
If you
let's look. Kendrick Green. Kenyon Green? You say
Kenyon Green,
Kenyon Green,
Kenyon Green,
23 years old. What's that center name? What's our center name? Scruggs? Is it
Scrubs.
Scruggs?
Yeah.
24 years old. The only two people we got with real experience is Titus and Laramie Tunnel. Titus Howard and Laramie Tunsil. That's what I'm saying. The one I will put on is Howard because, bro, they coming from over there. Now, Laramie jumps a lot. But yeah, everything comes down to coaching. But man, those guys are young. We just got them, man. We just got them. They got to be this. Hell, this is their first, second year in the league. They came with CJ. And CJ having a bad. What, you going to get rid of CJ? He not having the greatest year ever.
Well, we're not gonna get rid of him, but I hope he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope he don't get hurt.
But how long do you
I mean,
expect
what's up with
them
what's
to
up with
hold the block?
what's okay? So if we know, it's all about know your personnel, right?
How long do CJ expect his
If I'm
player his
check this out. If
help
I'm
your
going to the
offensive
hole,
line out, man?
let's
Help
go
your
to
offensive.
basketball. Let's go to basketball. If I'm going to the
Okay.
hole and you standing in the corner,
Yeah.
wide open, and I know you can't
Yeah.
shoot, you can't even shoot the basketball in the ocean.
Yeah.
Why am I passing it to you?
Give me a chance. Because you know I've been working on that shot, so give me a chance.
You've been working on it, huh?
I've been working on
When you
it.
gonna make one? It's called
You
know
got
your
a 3-on-1,
personnel.
nigga. Give me a chance, baby.
But it's
me a
know your
chance.
personnel. So what I'm saying is, why can't we
Well, again,
throw some screens? Why we can't take the quick outs, the quick hitches?
that's why you got
Aaron Rodgers did it in the second half. That's what killed us.
Well, fuck, Aaron Rodgers is 2-7. They brought in a whole new team for Aaron Rodgers. Or 2 and whatever. They brought in a whole new team for him.
But I'm saying
and he played them on a short week.
But what I'm saying is
they coming off a loss in the week.
What I'm saying is they adjusted it in the second half. We getting pressured. I need to get this ball a lot quicker. These 3-step drops, 4-step drops, CJ taking, that's over. The line is out of there. We ain't got no line. We know we don't got one. We know we don't got one.
It's a short week, bro.
We gotta mix it up. We gotta make the defense get honest now. So now we gotta throw quick passes. You gotta get the ball out.
These brothers came in a short week. It was a short week.
Then you know the first thing they're gonna say now?
What?
Well, Joe Mixon's running the ball. Well, what about they got a good run block? Is it really the run block, or is it just Joe Mixon's a beast?
Joe Mixon's a beast. He's been a beast since he was in Cincinnati. Cincinnati had a bad line. You remember Joe Burrow and the quarterback before him was getting their ass taxed, and Joe Mixon could still run behind that line. Joe Mixon a beast. I ain't taking nothing away from Joe Mixon. I'm glad we got him.
Now I tell you who's not under investigation, but he will be coming a couple more days.
Who?
I don't even know if I want to put him under the gun though. Nick Caserio.
No, hell no.
I say he's not on the table. He's not on the table. He's not on the gun. But what I'm saying is this. I'll give him credit because he gave
Miko either.
Look, let me just say this. He gave plenty of fish fry and grease and catfish for D'Amico Ryans and Bobby Slowick to cook. Just bottom line. He gave him plenty of fish, plenty of grease, plenty of cornmeal, whatever you cook your fish with. But look, check this out. We down receivers. He need to be on the phone right now before that deadline close. Getting somebody
who
to
else
come
can
in.
you pay?
Come on, Mike.
Diggs killed us.
Mike Evans, where you at?
Killed us. Diggs.
Mike Evans, where are you at? You telling me you don't want to come win the Super Bowl in Texas?
We gotta pay Diggs. We gotta pay Diggs. We gotta pay Diggs.
Diggs is done.
Diggs done. We gotta pay Diggs, and we lose Slovic next year. He gone, man. He just did this to see how far he could get. But he'll head coach next year.
But I'm gonna tell you who is on the table though. I am gonna put some players on the table. I got 2 players I'm putting on the table. 2 players.
Mechie. I think Mechie
I'm not
the third
putting
needs to be on the table.
Because Mechie never said that he was this and that. I'm not putting him on the table.
I like Mechie.
But Tank Dell's on the table.
Hell no.
I put Dell on the table. You dropped. I seen a couple touchdowns you dropped, Tank.
He drops that ball.
You dropped a couple. You dropped a couple. You dropped a couple. And you dropped a couple first downs. Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz
on the table. Schultz on the table. We can agree on that. It's like, come on, bro. Like, you're supposed to be better. You're supposed to be better.
And you know, I will say this.
Schultz on the table.
Tank Dell, once Diggs went out and Collins went out, Tank Dell showed a few flashes.
But he's not a number one.
Of last year Tank, right?
He's not a number one.
But it's no way.
He's not a number one.
It's no way we going into next week playing Detroit Lions and Tank Dell is our only wide receiver threat. That's out. We're not going to win.
That's why I'm saying.
We're going to get murdered.
That's why you got to say Mechie and Dalton Schultz need to step up because Joe Mixon, hell, he a problem, and you gotta make sure he all right because he
We,
a
we,
problem.
we better hope he don't get hurt. Cause now we finna have to put him on workhorse status.
If he get hurt, pull my quarterback for the rest of the year. Fuck it, he got something wrong because he don't have nothing to work with, and I don't want it to affect this company.
I thought he got hurt going into halftime. I'm not gonna lie.
Who?
Stroud. When he went down,
Oh, yeah.
I thought he got hurt. I thought he was out of there.
I held my breath.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought he was out of there.
I don't even know why. Why? And that game was in you. It's like you was right. It's like, that game was in. We could have won it. We could have at least competed, but then we didn't make no adjustments.
That was a janky game. Why we
That was
played
a
the
janky
Jets
game.
last year and Stroud got hurt? Why are we coming back back over there again this year on that janky field? You know, everybody was getting hurt that game. I was just hoping.
Hey, and when I seen Diggs, I was like, "Fuck!" I knew it because he just cut and it was over. I'm like, that was crazy.
Diggs didn't get hurt last game though. He got hurt game for that.
I thought Diggs got hurt in
No, he didn't get hurt against the Jets.
we got hurt again.
He got hurt against the Colts.
Fuck, I've been drinking. All right.
Yeah, he got hurt against the Colts. He got hurt against the
Man,
Jets.
Well, what you think about that catch from the young
That was
Jets
a great
receiver?
catch. I'm gonna tell you something. I think that was his coming out party. Because you got to remember that Odell catch. Odell was the first one to catch that catch like that, and he landed on
like
his back.
that, yeah.
Kind of like that. It wasn't Odell's status. Oh no, it might have been better than Odell's.
Might have, because he was right there on the sideline, like he had to stay inbounds.
Now Odell, he stretched a little further back for that ball though. Old buddy ain't stretched back like Odell did.
And Odell had a defender on him, like the dude was right there on him, and he caught it kind of like moused him almost. You know what I'm saying? Jumping back. So I don't know. You just got to go back and look at it. But yeah, man. Fucking Texas is gonna be all right. We just young. That's how I look at it. We young, we developing, but I wouldn't get rid of none of coaches. The Rockets are in the same boat. They just young, they developing. You don't get rid of your number one scorers and stuff like that and say, they didn't. No, we young. They developing. I think they did a good job. They put two good veterans around them, and you let them develop, and you develop in the league, man. I tell you what. You think we're gonna make the in as far as excuse me.
No, you good.
As far as the Rockets are concerned, huh?
No, you good. No.
As
I was
far as
saying
the Rockets
for the technical difference.
As far as the Rockets are concerned, do you think they're gonna make the in-season tournament?
No. If the Rockets go to a play-in tournament, the season was a failure.
No, I'm talking about the tournament that happens at Christmas. Do you think they're gonna make that?
Every NBA team makes it in-season tournament. I forgot about that, the in-season tournament. Yeah, every team. I think every team is in it up until the tournament starts. If you either That's a good question. That's a good question.
Are they gonna make that turnaround?
Hold on.
Do you think they're gonna make it into that?
Well, right now they fourth in the West. So I mean even started, but
what? They fourth in the West. Are you talking?
Season just started. 3-3.
Yeah, but you got to make it to the in-season tournament. That one in-season tournament.
Hold on, I'm gonna check that out right now. That's a good question.
Not every team makes it to that.
30 teams. It's divided into 6 groups.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Well, what do
Oh
you
no,
think
no,
is
no,
gonna
you're
be
right.
one?
It's only 4 teams from each conference. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Four,
what I was like. Yeah,
yeah,
no,
4
right,
teams
all
from each
right.
conference. 4 teams from each
That's
conference.
what. Do
And
you
I
think
forgot
it's gonna?
about that though. We forgot about the NC tournament. How do you like? What do you think about the NC tournament though? Last year it was kind of because
I think it's kind of dope.
yeah, it's kind of dope
I think it's kind of dope. I
because
think it's kind of dope.
you put it on TNT or ESPN on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? During
Hmm.
that time, you know it's like okay, they playing for something. So that you know the it's kind of up because they playing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and especially when you start coming into the like the when you start coming into the like holiday times and stuff like that, and these guys
Exactly.
kind of droop, sag down, but now they know that hey, we can make $1 million, and they can make $1 million. They can make a
And
million
see,
dollars. Let's play.
the Lakers won last year.
Yeah, the
I,
Lakers won last year.
this what goes. Let's go here. Let's go here. I got somewhere I want to go. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go.
They've effectively turned it into 2 seasons, bro. I mean, and it's yeah. I mean, it's like who in shape when they really get into the season. That's the people who gonna win the in season tournament, and then it's okay. Who got the stamina for a whole season, and that's who gonna win the NBA season. You know what I'm saying?
So last year the Lakers won the in-season tournament,
Hmm.
and I think LeBron
Got crap.
James wanted to really win that tournament for the people that don't really play and don't make that much money, but they can get that money. They get that bag.
Yeah.
And he blessed. He turned some people's lives around on that team, just getting that one little bag.
Get up. We all making this money. Let's play. Let's
Let's play.
let's go.
So my question is LeBron James the greatest of all time?
He's the greatest of to me. Somebody said a thing and I respect it because I didn't see all these other players like Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I didn't really get into them back then like that. So
I watched Kareem.
Julius Irvin and
Couldn't watch Julius.
yeah, we seen some of them, but you couldn't. Now I grew up on Jordan. I grew up on Kobe. I grew up on him. Like, do I think he's better than them? As far as scoring, no. Nah, he's not a better scorer than him. But then you have to ask, is he better than Shaq? Because Shaq was dominant than a motherfucker. And he ain't.
Why Shaq is never brought up in that conversation?
Why Shaq is never brought up? I don't know. Dog,
Shaq is never brought up in the greatest of all time. Wow.
It would literally be people hanging on this man as he's dunking. I mean, Shaq averaged like 30 and 15 or something, bro. Like, you got a team in Shaq and Kobe that literally went undefeated in the playoffs of the NBA up until they met Allen Iverson and lost one game in the NBA Finals. You can't tell me Shaq can't be considered one of the greatest in the NBA of all time, just on his body of work. So I think
Shaq was better than Kareem to me. I watched Kareem. I
dominant.
watched Kareem before I tail end.
Oh, okay. I think he was more dominant. Now I think once he got schooled by Kareem, you talking about Olajuwon? Hakeem Olajuwon, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Once he got schooled by Olajuwon, shit, he learned something clicked in him. There was no stopping that man up until time stopped him.
Let me ask you something. Then.
But
Let me ask you a
no, I
question.
don't
If the
think.
draft, let's go to the 90s. We ain't gonna go to the 80s. Let's go to the 90s when people are who they are.
Yeah,
You got the number one pick, but I'm gonna erase all other players. I'm just gonna put 2 players on there. You got the number one pick. Who you picking? Are you picking Shaq or are you picking Olajuwon?
ooh, gotta be the dream, bro. It gotta be the dream, just because
Then why
what he
Dream is
did.
not brought up in the greatest of all time conversation?
Then why Dream is not brought up, bro?
I'm gonna tell
Just
you why.
because of his body, because of the Twin Towers. The whole Twin Towers thing really kind of kills your legacy, if you ask me.
No, I don't think that's the reason. This is why Shaq is not in that conversation, and this is why Dream ain't in that conversation, in my opinion. Because when you look at LeBron and you look at Kobe and you look at MJ, because I mean at the end of the day it come down to them.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 of them players were still winning it and doing it, and probably doing it better at the end of their careers. Okay, but I know you was finna say that because I was finna say Jordan had the little Washington Wizards, but that was a little bitty short time thing that a lot of people forgot about when he went to
No,
Washington.
but you got to
And
understand, Jordan was still scoring. He was still. I think he's still.
he was
averaging
still
like
scoring.
20.
He was still giving you
Yeah,
25 a
yeah, he
game.
was still. Yeah. I think the only thing that happened with him and the Wizards is he got the Achilles or something. He had a crazy ass injury.
Same with Kobe.
Same with Kobe. Um, Shaq.
Shaq started declining.
Shaq declined. He was too big.
He got too big. You see what I'm saying? He went to the Heat. He kind of showed a little bit at the Heat, though. He won a championship in Miami.
He won
But-
championship.
yeah, but he went to
everybody talking
Cleveland.
about D-Wade.
He went to Cleveland. He was looking crazy.
That was the thing.
He went to Boston. He was looking crazy.
Boston is
Yeah.
like, no.
And I think that's what tarnished his legacy
That's
right
what
there.
tarnished. Okay, that makes sense. So then,
Even Elijah
So-
won. He went to the Raptors. I don't know what the
Yeah.
Rockets messed over Dream. He should have
they
retired in
messed him
Houston.
over. They messed him over.
Yeah.
But they was trying to win that. They was trying to win another championship. They was
Mhm.
trying to win another championship, and Dream was the piece to get you the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Kobe. I mean, I don't know if LeBron's the best of all time, but he's the best I've ever seen. I'm not gonna. I tell people, and I talk about this like all around person, fucking game, everything. To me, he's the best I've seen. Now I
Yeah.
can't speak on everybody else, but even Kobe. I mean, Kobe's great, but he ain't LeBron. Not to me.
Yeah.
And I'm taking everything into consideration. Like everything has to be taken into consideration when you're talking about the greatest of all time.
Yeah, you gotta
Everything.
take everything in consideration. I'm gonna just say this about LeBron James, right? I got LeBron as the GOAT.
I'm up there with yeah.
I got him as the greatest of all time. Let me tell you why. Number one, why I got him up as the GOAT. He's the NBA all-time scoring leader, right? I mean, come on. And
All
he
time scoring leader.
yeah, and he accomplished that at the father time years of his career. And guess what? He's still killing.
And he's not injury prone.
Not
we'll
injury
see
prone.
this year. Top what? Top 5, top 10 assists, top 5, top 10 rebounds, dude. What more does this man need to do?
I'm
And not
gonna
only
tell you
that-
what he needs to do. I'm gonna tell you what he need
What?
to do. What's gonna solidify it
One more with the Lakers. One more
with his
the
son.
Lakers. Dog. I want that man to win so bad.
And they looking good, by the way.
I want him to win. Hey,
The Lakers look like a team you probably don't want to face
I want,
in the
but it
playoffs.
ain't his team. It ain't his team.
It's
even though
AD's
he's-
team. It's
It's
AD's
AD's
team.
team. It's AD's team. But he's on the team with AD. It's AD's team. But I'm telling you, dog, if he win this year, Nothing else can
It's
be.
it's LeBron's team,
The-
but I'm appointing you as the leader, AD.
uh,
It's LeBron's
also,
team, though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Let me go back to the point why I think he's the greatest. This man came in out of high school, led a team in the first few years to the playoffs, then led them to the championship. I know that everybody be like, he lost championship. Man, this dude was young. He was young in the
Mm-hmm.
game. Going to the playoffs, going to the championship, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. He's had a dope ass career. I
What you over there
appreciate it.
drinking?
Shit, vodka and
Want to drink a shot? Let's do
Amsterdam.
a shot. Let's do a shot.
No me.
Let's do a shot. Let me get a shot. Where my shot glasses at?
I'm not taking a big boy shot. I'll take a little one though.
Taking a big boy shot. Hey, can you bring me a shot glass? Tell me to give you a shot glass. Come on, man. You in the kitchen though. What this nigga here?
Yeah.
You know something else.
Yeah,
We're gonna get a shot glass.
that's my.
I never met a nigga like me though, boy. That's my brother.
I ain't either, bro. Hey, that's a compliment. I ain't either, but boy,
So look. So we got LeBron as the GOAT.
yeah.
Well, I got LeBron as the GOAT. And I'm gonna say this. I'm a Rocket fan. I'm cheering for the Rockets all day, every day.
They number 4 in the East. They number 4. You say they number 4 in the West.
But I have never rooted for a team besides the Rockets. Like literally all season long.
Okay, I
But
feel you.
I'm gonna drink this shot to this right here. I'm pouring this shot. We're gonna pour this shot up.
I got mine already.
Please don't drink and drive if you out there watching. We don't support drinking and driving.
No, we
Call
don't.
it Uber. You got Uber. You got all kinds of stuff out there. So, bam. We're going to take a shot.
Damn.
This shot is, but drink what I'm rooting for this year. It's no way possible. I don't want to see somebody I consider the greatest of all time to actually have a shot to win a championship, an NBA championship, with his son playing on the same team. I got to root
Let's
for
give a
that.
shot to that. Oh man, you gotta love that. Ooh. I don't know how you can argue with him being the GOAT. I don't want to say it, but because I'm not the greatest basketball player. I never have been. But man, that man is incredible to me. My wife hated when I talk about him. She's like, "Oh, LeBron James." Hell yeah, LeBron James.
So, in a couple more weeks, well, I think next week after next, on Netflix, we got Mike Tyson, somebody that I grew up watching, fighting Jake Paul.
I got
And-
one. Sure. Go ahead. I'm
Look,
sorry.
me knowing the type of person Mike Tyson is, I believe this is a real fight. Mike Tyson is saying, hit me with all you got.
What?
And I hope that's not the case.
That's what I was
because-
just about to say.
If that's the case, if Mike Tyson and me knowing Mike, with Mike going in this fight telling Jake Paul to hit him with all he has, it's like
I'm
It's
not
like-
an ageist.
it's like
I'm not
bro.
an ageist.
It's like
I don't
bro.
believe.
Why would you give Jake Paul this opportunity to act like he really got something by knocking a 60-year-old man out?
That's where I was going with this whole thing. I'm not an ageist, but Mike Tyson just had a heart issue. which is
That's
not
why.
good
That's why it didn't happen. Before.
in the summer.
Yeah.
He had a heart issue. Now you come to the fall after your heart issue and still trying to fight this young man. I know it's an exhibition, and this is Mike Tyson selling the fight.
I just
That's
seriously
my
hope.
personal opinion.
I seriously hope
But
that even
Jake
though
Paul
it's an
don't have no
exhibition,
chance. How do I straighten up?
you saying Jake Paul don't have a chance to knock Mike out?
Nah. Yeah.
A 60-year-old Mike? How old Mike Tyson is?
58,
Okay, down to
almost
60.
59.
Down to
Damn near
60.
60.
Jake Paul, how old is Jake Paul? In his early 30s?
Shit, if
He
that.
been training, taking
Yep.
vitamins and all kind of stuff. Think he got
Yep.
something because he been knocking people out?
Has he ever been in there
His
with a
his
heavyweight?
pride fight's been real. He been dropping. This
He
fight.
ain't never been. Okay, who did he drop though? The first real boxer he fought, he lost. He dropped Woodley at the end of his career, and Woodley I thought was feeding it to him for a little while, and he dropped amateur, which got this whole thing started. Now I believe Jake Paul could beat the brakes off the average motherfucker, but this
Okay.
is Mike Tyson. A 60-year-old Mike, you don't lose power. Or power the last thing to go, so they
Mike
say.
Tyson is in shape.
I ain't even that in shape.
Mike in
I ain't got
shape.
no neck, nigga. And you see Mike Tyson walking around here looking like a bulldog again, like,
Mike in shape.
and he love it, like he love it.
And the mentality is still there. He still has that killer in him.
But he's not as aggressive. He loves it though. You could tell he loves to fight.
You know one thing I liked about him, he ain't ducking nothing. See, you didn't have that back then when Mike was fighting. That when he gonna fight such when he gonna fight Mike when you ready to fight. Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah, when you want to
right
fight.
Here.
Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah. Sign the paper. Like Mike used
Yeah.
to tell him, sign the paper.
Yeah.
Sign the contract.
He lost against Buster Douglas, and guess what? After that fight, his next fight, Mike was still Mike. Here it is. Okay,
Yeah.
you got me. Okay, here it is.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
That's the
It
whole
was
thing
sad. Yeah.
To Buster Douglas, to me, the Buster Douglas fight wasn't sad. Everybody knew Mike couldn't go to the distance, and he actually dropped Buster Douglas.
He actually won the fight.
He actually won the fight.
Yeah, he actually won the fight. If you had a
won the
replay
fight.
system in boxing, that fight is over. Mike
Yeah.
dropped Buster, and he got counted. It was a 10 count. He was on that ground, and the referee somehow he got missed.
Looked over and was like, "Damn, he ain't got up." Okay.
Yeah, so he actually won the fight.
Yeah, Mike won the fight. So I don't consider that. But now, you nigga get his second win. He know how hard you hit. You know.
Before that, Mike Tyson never went. You're right, because he never went that many rounds.
3 rounds at the most.
Yeah, he averaging 3 to 5 rounds.
Yeah, 3-4 rounds.
He averaging 3 to 5 rounds.
Hey, the fight finna come on. You need to sit down. Mike
Don't go in there fixing no gumbo. Go in there fix your bowl of gumbo. The fight over.
The fight is over. What happened? Mike
over.
knocked his ass out. Shit. That was Mike. So, you know. But, you know, the powers that be said what they said.
The powers that be said what they said. That's
now
crazy.
if I have any like reservations about if Mike can beat Jake Paul, it's about the powers that be. It's like, are they gonna let Mike? Like, you remember he had to come in doped up against one of them fighters. I forgot. The fighter said he had to make sure he took his medicine that day, and Mike came in kind of lackadaisical, and he knocked him out. Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, yeah, man. I used to love Mike Tyson. It's not Holyfield. Who he fought after Holyfield?
Oh,
Oh,
Lennox
that was
Lewis.
Lennox Lewis. That was
Yeah,
Lennox Lewis.
yeah,
Lennox Lewis had said Mike had to make sure he took his medicine before he got into the ring with
yeah, yeah.
him. Because of the whole Lennox Lewis thing. But they can feel that. I don't want you biting me on my ear because we're gonna go. And if we keeping this professional,
Yeah.
but all right, man, this was a good conversation. I
It was a good
appreciate it.
conversation, man. I appreciate you tapping in.
Yeah.
And
All right.
that was a good deal. That was a
Yeah.
good deal.
Man, thanks for showing me. Thanks for this.
That was a good deal. Shoot,
All
man.
right.
I know we ain't gonna get back to it next week, so
I'll be then.
yeah,
Well,
I gotta miss for this week.
I gotta go to the Texans game. I gotta go see if that shit you talking about Detroit is true.
Well, when you get back to the game, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
You get back from the game, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Because there's a lot to talk about. It's
Let's
definitely
talk
gonna
about
be a lot to talk about. If the Texans lose 45-6.
Oh no.
Because they looking at this point where they can lose 45-6.
No, we get Nico back next week. I guarantee Nico.
Is Nico coming back next week?
They said 4 to 6. We need him back. So
is Nico
we'll
coming back next week? I'm gonna
I
tell
don't
you
know.
the scariest thing before we go. The scariest thing about Nico, this is a trend.
That hamstring.
That's starting to be a trend.
You know who he remind me of though?
Oh,
God rest his soul. What's the one who went to Baltimore?
who?
He used to be down here the one who went to Baltimore. We had him and we thought he was gonna be all world. And he passed away. He just passed away. Young receiver.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I got his card.
Nah, I
Let me
don't
go
know who
see.
you're talking about.
That's who Nico remind me of. Straight home run hitter. Give me a second.
You talking about
Same way though. He's the same way.
Oh
Same
yeah,
way.
yeah, Jacoby Jones. Damn,
Jacoby.
R.I.P. Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby was
Jacoby
the same way. He was the same way. Start off real good, get injured.
And the Texans traded him because why? Because he fumbled the punt return against Baltimore in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then they traded him to Baltimore, and next year he ran the opening kickoff.
Off return in the Super Bowl. So you see what I'm talking about with your ass? Let my boy have his 7-point game, okay? Let my boy have his 7-point game. Please, sir. Please, kind sir. Can he have his 7-point game?
All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. I'm not going to get rid of Jalen. All I'm saying is Jalen's look. Soon as LeBron James leave, soon as all that get emptied out in LA, he from Cali, he from Merced. He from the that's by Sacramento, the Bay, all that. So he may wanna after that player option come available and he free agent, he got a choice to want to go. He probably want to go home.
Then
matter of fact, I'ma just say this. I'ma call it. He's leaving Houston, bro. He's not staying in Houston.
Nobody stay well.
No, people stay in Houston.
Nobody
stay like. What are you talking about?
Who?
Houston is lit.
Houston.
Why don't you want to stay in Houston?
Have you been to California?
We don't have state taxes down here.
Have you been to California?
And they're gonna take all your money too. I mean,
They all gonna take all your money.
of course, you got outside endorsement deals, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's a way better
It's a
market.
bigger
than Houston.
market, bro.
Bigger
It's a
market.
bigger market. It's a bigger market. LA is LA, and New York is New York. You know, Atlanta growing. Now Houston is lovely.
Why Hakeem Olajuwon? Why Houston don't have no statues? You got D Wade got a statue. Got all these
Why
players
don't
got statues.
Olajuwon have a statue, man? A lot. What do I think we do have statues out there,
We don't got
man?
no statues out there.
You
We ain't
sure?
got no statues. Nah. We got no statues. We got no statues,
Mm.
bro. But look, drink with your
Make
boy,
it, make
man.
it, man. I appreciate you. This
We
was,
did our thing.
I appreciate you. I'll get with you on Sunday if you want me.
There it is.
All right.
Holler back. Holler back, y'all.
Holla.